Well, here I am. Welcome, rookies, to another edition of the Bourbon Rookie. Decided this time I'm going to go live again. Glutton for more punishment. I fixed my hat. Don't I look cute? Um, I forgot what a pain in the ass this was really to go live on this because I have a Mac and not every platform likes Safari, so you got to switch everything over to like Chromecast. So you got to find the right webcam, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Anyway, I went to my liquor store last week. I found a pretty decent one out by me that has a pretty good selection. I go to like three or four. Some of them are like 20 minutes away. There's one Total Wine in all of Long Island, and that's about 40 minutes away. And it's like heavy traffic. It's almost like worse than going into the city just to try to get in and out of there. Um, and then when you order online from them, it's not such a great. I mean, it's good. I mean, you pay like $10 and they'll travel 30, 40 minutes to your house. But they don't offer everything online. They like to obviously like, hot bottles of stuff, they like to keep, I guess, for in store. So not everything is going to be available. But anyway, I digress. That's one reason why I decided to do live stream, because I ramble. But anyway, last week I went to my local liquor store because I thought he was having an event last week. Turned out that it was today. And I went back today. And, this was one of the scores that I got today. It was Russell's Private Barrel. It's not one of those things that are easy to find. You got to really hunt around here. It's not like it's an item that's on the shelf. But this is a store pick from that wine store that I went to today, which is kind of cool. And then another store pick, which is no stranger to you guys out there, New Riff single barrel. And outside of, excuse me as I bend over, but outside of that Total Wine that I mentioned, which is kind of far out, I only really see this there. And they don't have that for delivery, so it was kind of cool. When I went today, I got them, and they're store picks, and I'll use them down the road. But this was the guy I got last week. I keep waxing on the WISEMAN. Gentleman was in last week. I guess he was a rep, and he had samples, so I had a little bit of a sample. I figured why not take it home and give it a shot. I probably should have opened this before I started this video, just to save some time. Don't have a whole lot of info on it. I mean, I do some internet research, but sometimes you can find everything you need to find on the bottle. As my eyesight is going, the artisanal traditions and heritage of Charis. That's a weird word. Charis. Oh, that's the name of the guy. Charis Deadman and the Kentucky Owl brand. Okay. Have been preserved to ensure that outstanding quality and spirit travel. All right, so I guess this is basically telling us part of the Kentucky Owl brand. It falls under their umbrella. And had I just looked at this little drawing, hey, there it is, Kentucky Owl. See it? All right. There. Don't have a lot of experience with Kentucky Owl. I never had it. So, what do we got here? It's basically 90.8 proof. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, so I cut down on the amount of videos I've been doing just because, I started working again. And I realize how much work sucks. Not that I have to tell everybody in the audience that. I mean, you guys, everybody's 9 to 5ers here. But I only say that in the sense that I retired, and I was having a lot more fun doing like 3 videos a week, sitting at home. Wow, this is tough to open. Yeah. I kind of forgot what busting your ass is like on a real job. The job I had before was not really. I mean, it was a real job, but it wasn't a real job at the same time. I know it doesn't make any sense, but I don't really. For those of you that don't know me, I don't. For those of you that do know me, know what I did. I was a porn star. I'll just put it that way. So I was ashamed of it. No, I wasn't a porn star, but anyway. So, all right, we're getting there. Yeah, word to the wise man. Word to the wise. That wasn't written. Yeah, definitely. Definitely get this guy open. The next, I wouldn't suggest doing a live stream video and not being prepared. But that's how I roll. Bit of a schmuck. All right, so we got that off, and ooh, the sound of an open bottle. Now, I don't know, guys. I mean, I figure sometimes it's better just to give overall impressions from the first pour. But who am I? I'm a novice to this kind of thing. I mean, I watch a lot of videos out there. I watch a lot of how-tos. But sometimes I feel like it's better just to kind of, for anybody that wants to purchase something new, like I'll speak for myself. Sometimes I like to think, I like to see somebody open the bottle, pour it, give their first impressions, and then maybe, do like a follow-up video and see where that bottle went. Whether it's halfway down the bottle or, almost done. I see that sometimes on, if you guys watch SLB Drinks, they'll revisit some bottles. A lot of guys do, just to see where that bottle went. There's another guy out there, and I love his videos. I hope if he sees this, which I doubt, because I only have 10 subscribers, but if he did watch this video, Your Drinking Buddy, watch his videos. He's very, very good, and he's so knowledgeable of what he's drinking that he does a lot of blinds. And if you've watched him before, then you know what I'm talking about. He guesses. He's like on point. Like he'll do blinds and he'll stack 4 glasses next to each other, and he'll be able to guess at least what one or two of those blinds are. I've seen like 100 of his videos. He puts a video out every day, and he's short. He's not like me where he goes on. Like I'm already almost at 8 minutes. But the point being is he's so spot on that sometimes he'll cut away because he like right now he's doing a like a tournament. I forget exactly what the title was, but he's doing like a tournament of blind, like a blind tournament. And I guess he picked like a bunch of different types of bourbons, and he's going round for round. And so he had 4 Glencairns lined up, and then he couldn't decide which he liked best. So he, rather than stay on camera, he goes, "All right, I'll be back, and I'll let you know what my final impressions were." And the guy guessed at least one. Well, he definitely guessed one. I don't remember if he guessed more than one. But my point, and I'm rambling again, but the point being is when he cut away and you come back, then you start to think, well, did you really cheat, dude? And did you really look at that? When you cut the video and then came back, did you cheat? I mean, how you guess? Some people like that, but my point being, that's why I wasted time trying to open that stupid bottle. Because I sometimes feel it's just better to go right into the tasting. But anyway, the notes on this, the nose on this is really good. This is just like a caramel bomb. Caramel, butterscotch, that flavor profile, vanilla. It's 90 proof, so there's not a lot of ethanol coming out. I don't know if this is young. I don't even know which the age statement is on this. I mean, do you really care? I mean, you can look it up, right? I mean, I can look it up for you right now. But what we really care about in videos, I think, overall is well, look, if you're an experienced drinker, then yeah, you're gonna care about youth and age and all that stuff. Youth and age to me just means if it's aged, I'm gonna pay a lot more for the bottle. And sometimes it doesn't taste good. Did what's your price point? I think I paid like $70 for that or $75 for that. And I think it was a special price. Probably saved about $7, $8, $10. I don't know. I don't remember. But remember, New York market's a lot different from where you might be from um, in the Northeast. So anyway, cheers. So it's decent color. I mean, it's not. I mean, would you say it's amber? Um, there's not a lot there. It's just, again, it's reminiscent to me of the Penelope, the bottom line Penelope, the 80 proof. It's just like a caramel popcorn taste. Goes into the sinuses a little bit, um, which I like. It tastes good. It tastes great. There's a little bit of a hug here. A little bit of a hug. Not a long finish. I would say the finish is kind of, how would you say, poor? I don't really want to say poor because I don't want to trash it because the flavor is good, but there's not a finish on this really to speak of. It's good oils to it. The more this thing opens up, and the air gets into, it's getting a little creamier to the mouth, which I like. I get that a lot from Penelope, a lot of their line. So there's probably some youth to this. Hmm. But overall, it's a nice, easy sipper. It's delicious. Uh, it's not complex. I mean, there's nothing. I'm not getting anything floral on this. It's just vanilla-y. This is, again, not to beat a point. This is Penelope, 80 proof, but just at 90 proof. The flavors are just a little bit stronger. There's a nice little bit of a hug to this. It's just like a creamy, like almost. I don't want to say creme brulee, but there are creme brulee notes to it. It's vanilla, it's caramel. I guess that's creme brulee. But nothing floral. There's nothing, in my opinion, no fruit. There's nothing fruity about it. It's just a nice, easy sipper. So I think for the price I paid, I'm a little disappointed. Would I pay that again for this? I mean, unless something happens as I get further down into the bottle, and this just explodes with different flavor, I would say I would probably not pay 70 or 75 that I paid for this. I would probably just go with the Penelope, the 80 proofer. I probably should have had that here just to show you what I'm talking about. I would just have that because it's anywhere from $26 to $36 a bottle. And the flavors are very reminiscent of each other. You know what I mean? So, and that's it. I mean, there's not much else to speak of. There's nice oils to this. It's funny because the oils aren't indicative of the finish. Um, yeah. It's like I said, the only transitions that I get from sip to sip, some sips are a little bit more mild. There's a nice creaminess, a nice creamy texture. There's a nice creaminess to the mouthfeel. But overall, the finish is almost not non-existent, other than just a nice little hug that you're getting. This is just like a nice sipper, and for the price, it's just yeah. So that is going to do it for my tasting impressions. Let me just see what we could pull up here real quick, because I mean I know you could do this, and I'm probably going to bore you, but what the hell? It's my live stream. I can do whatever I want. So Breaking Bourbon has a review. Let's see what Breaking review. The WISEMAN. Breaking Bourbon. Kentucky Owl. All right. So again, umbrellaed under Kentucky Owl. Blah blah blah. It's an interesting release. As if you it's 4-year-old wheat and high rye bourbon. Oh no, it's not that. Forgive me. The WISEMAN Bourbon is an interesting release as it features Bourbon Kentucky Owl contract distills with Bardstown Bourbon Company. Their 4-year-old wheat and high rye bourbons are then blended with a 5.5 and an 8.5-year-old Kentucky sourced bourbon. The result is traditional tasting bourbon that features quite a bit of spice, surprising bouts of dryness, and a general lack of excitement. It also features hints of age throughout. Yet those are quickly followed by cereal grain or light ethanol. Okay, cereal grain? I guess that's close. I mean, it's not really close to caramels. I don't really get the cereal grain thing. Like, should I be tasting oats right now? I don't know. This article is written by Eric Hassman in November of 2021. I'm not getting age on this at all. I'm getting light ethanol. I guess I could see the cereal grain. And he closes out, and I swear I didn't read this. So I'm kind of happy at least that there's some similarities to my review. He closes his article. It says it's a very serviceable bourbon that doesn't do anything to offend. It kind of just is. Yeah, that's kind of the perfect way to put this. So he doesn't mention price or anything like that in his article. I see online it's anywhere from 55 to 61. And that's it. I mean, look, I don't really care too much about mash bills and all that stuff. Apparently, I guess this is supposed to be a straight whiskey though, Kentucky straight. So I don't know what that gentleman in the article was talking about with the what I just read. So anyway, that's it, guys. I know I probably bored the shit out of all you fuckers out there, but anyway, rookies, thanks a lot for staying with me on this. It's not bad. It's just not worth $70. So don't spend your money elsewhere. Give the Penelope. I mean, Penelope 80. The Penelope is 80 proof. The bottom line, the baseline Penelope. The one with the gold label. I forget the name of it. And that's blended. That's not straight. And it's just a milder tasting version of that for, like I said, anywhere from $26 to $36, as opposed to the price point that I read here. So like I said, spend your money elsewhere and a little bit more wisely. It's like I said, the perfect way to close it. It just is. And that's going to do it, guys. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. Let me know if I'm rambling on too much. And take care of yourselves. I'll see you hopefully early next week with another review. I'm going to try for Monday or Wednesday. Probably Wednesday. Anyway, guys, enjoy your weekend. That's going to do it. Take care.